Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, definitely smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell because we're about to dive into some absolutely insane autonomous vehicle drama. So today we're talking about what might be the most epic tech showdown of 2024. Tesla's Robotaxi going head-to-head with Google's Waymo. And guys, the results are going to blow your mind. But first, let me set the scene for you. We're talking about Austin, Texas, Tesla's new home turf, and basically the perfect testing ground for autonomous vehicles. This is where the future is happening right now, people. Now, here's what makes this comparison so legit. We've got Jed Dorsheimer, this Wall Street analyst from William Blair, who actually flew out to Austin specifically to test drive both services back to back. This dude put his money where his mouth is and gave us some real boots on the ground intel. The timing is perfect too. Waymo launched in Austin back in March, so they had a nice head start. Then Tesla jumped in with their Robotaxi service on June 22nd. So we're talking about a company that's been running for months versus one that just launched. David versus Goliath vibes, you know. And let me tell you, the results were absolutely wild. First thing Dorsheimer noticed, the looks. Waymo and other autonomous vehicles like Zoox are rolling around with these massive LiDAR sensors spinning on top. He said they stick out like a sore thumb. You see one of these coming down the street and you know it's a robocar from a mile away. But Tesla, completely different story. Their robotaxis look exactly like regular Tesla vehicles. No weird spinning things, no obvious sensors, just clean, sleek cars that blend right into traffic. Dorsheimer said they seamlessly integrated with the flow of traffic and were basically invisible among all the other Teslas on the road. That's actually huge from a technology perspective. Tesla's doing all their autonomous driving with just cameras, the same eyes that humans use to drive. Meanwhile, everyone else is using LiDAR, radar, cameras, the whole 9 yards. It's like Tesla's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. But here's where it gets absolutely bonkers, the price difference. Are you ready for this? Tesla's Robotaxi was half the price of Uber. Half! Surprised? Let that sink in for a second. You're getting autonomous driving, no human driver needed for 50% of what you pay for a regular rideshare. Dorsheimer put it perfectly thoughtful. It confirmed our thesis that Robotaxi can weaponize price at half of Uber's cost to take market share. Weaponize price! I love that! This could completely destroy the traditional rideshare market. Think about it. No driver wages, no tips, no human error, and half the cost. That's not just competition. That's complete market disruption. But wait, there's more, because price means nothing if the experience sucks, right? Dorsheimer tested both services extensively and said they were both safe and provided top-notch experiences. But even here, Tesla pulled ahead in some really interesting ways. His description of the Tesla ride is absolutely poetic. It felt like a friendly ghost driver was piloting our personal vehicle. How cool is that? He went into detail about how the Tesla Robotaxi handled different situations, and it was impressive as hell. The car was patient with pedestrians, smoothly changed to less crowded lanes, waited patiently for safe left turns, but also had the judgment to proceed through yellow lights instead of slamming on the brakes. It drove like a really good human driver, ? Compare that to Waymo, which Dorsheimer described as more robotic. When you get in a Waymo, you have to listen to airplane-style safety announcements, and during the ride, you can hear all the LiDAR sensors spinning and making these electronic whirring sounds. It works great, but it definitely feels like you're riding in a robot. But Tesla took it to another level with personalization. You can control the music, adjust the temperature, make it feel like your car. And get this, if you have to switch vehicles during your trip, your entertainment experience continues seamlessly. Your music picks up exactly where it left off in the previous car. That's some next-level tech there. These little details make all the difference in user experience. It's not just about getting from point A to point B. It's about having a comfortable, personalized journey that feels natural and human. Dorsheimer summed it all up perfectly. Simply put, the Robotaxi felt like a more luxurious service at half the price, with more human-like driving. Whew, more luxurious, half the price, more human-like. That's a triple threat that could absolutely demolish the competition. But let's keep it real for a second. This comparison happened in one city at one specific time. Waymo has been operating in multiple cities for years and has way more accumulated data and experience. They're the established player here. The technology approaches are also totally different. Waymo uses LiDAR, cameras, and radar, multiple sensors for redundancy and accuracy. Tesla goes all in on computer vision with just cameras. Both have pros and cons. LiDAR is super accurate and reliable, but it's expensive and makes the cars look weird. Camera only is cheaper and cleaner, but way more technically challenging. It's like Elon's philosophy: humans drive with just their eyes. Why should cars need more complex sensors? And this test seems to validate that approach, at least in Austin conditions. But Waymo isn't just sitting around doing nothing. They're constantly improving their tech and user experience too. And this market is still super early. What looks like a winner today might not be tomorrow. The cool thing is, this competition is awesome for us consumers. We're getting safer, cheaper, more convenient transportation options. Win-win. Just imagine a few years from now. Robotaxis that are cheaper than Uber, safer than human drivers, available 24/7, no parking hassles, no driving stress, and you can use the travel time to work, relax, or binge Netflix. I'm really curious when this tech will hit other major cities and eventually go global. There's obviously regulatory hurdles and infrastructure challenges, but man, the potential is incredible. This could revolutionize not just transportation, but urban planning, real estate, the whole automotive industry. If everyone's using robotaxis, do we need as many parking spaces? How does that change city design? Of course, we got to think about the human impact too. There are millions of professional drivers who might be affected by this technology. That's something society will need to figure out carefully. But from a pure technology and user experience perspective, what Dorsheimer found in Austin is pretty mind-blowing. Tesla seems to have figured out how to make autonomous driving feel natural and human while keeping costs low. That's a powerful combination. The real question is, can they scale this up? Can they maintain this quality and price advantage as they expand to more cities and handle more complex driving scenarios? And how will Waymo and other competitors respond? This is just the beginning of what could be an epic battle for the future of transportation. What do you think? Are you Team Tesla with their camera-only approach or Team Waymo with their multi-sensor strategy? Would you trust a fully autonomous vehicle to drive you around? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to stay updated on this rapidly evolving tech battle, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it interesting, and I'll catch you in the next one with more cutting-edge tech content.